Hello, welcome everybody. We're at the Spellbound Midnight pre-release on Saturday, technically Friday I guess. We're going to open up, my name's Duncan, we're playing Simic today. So, the most fun bit about pre-releases is like opening the booster. Get a fancy letter from our guild leader, Zigona, the Zonit one. I can't remember what it actually does, so let's see what it happens and we get an achievement card. Might get to do some stuff, cast, destroy a legendary creature. It's a fun thing to do in, I guess. But we'll get to the business and we'll actually open our packs first. Try to do this quickly so it's not too boring for everybody. Generally, I think the best thing to do when you're getting your boosters open is to spread everything by colour. Sometimes you like to be nosy and check out the rares straight away, but I'm going to just open them. I think this is the second video that we're doing. We've got Drow with us for the meantime, but he's being quiet behind camera, and I'm just stuttering along.
Hello everyone!
Let's see how it goes. A big shout out to it. That was Drow. Shouting out to the fans at the store. We've got about 16 players here today.
Yeah,
so that's pretty cool.
Yeah.
But okay, let's see what we have first. So go white, blue, black, green. Okay. This is how I normally like to sort out my cards with Wooburg: white, blue, black, red, green. But given the guilds and the combinations, it'd probably be better to change them around so that they're next to each other. So we have white, that's Wazov, Boros, Dimir, and Simic. And since we were starting with Simic, I'm going to put it in the middle, just so we can kind of see it a bit better. Okay. Yes, okay, so we'll carry on. That's a Boros card, we'll put that here. It's an Wazov card. Oh, Dark Troopers might play that, probably not. Leo, if you're watching this, we're probably going to skip this part. Gates.
Yeah. I'm playing that all the time. I know. Alright. Even I'm playing the game. I'll get it up.
Bit upset to open this. These reasonably good Boros cards. I don't know if any of them are actually good. This might just be too expensive. I believe the format might be quite fast because of Boros and Grow being quite aggressive strategies. But really, there's only one way to find out. I originally wanted to be Grow for the pre-release, but we're running out of different guild packs, and we already did another Grow video with Chris Baldwin. So you guys can check that out. Hopefully it's more entertaining than what I'm doing here. But if not, you can leave us feedback and we can see what we're doing. Quite excited about this card. It can do some cool things with that. We're definitely going to play it. I'm quite sure if we're as long as we're Simic. So we'll see how that works out for us. I would say so far it seems reasonably underwhelming, but we still have the gold pack. Maybe that will bring us up to something pretty good. Oof, there's a miss. It might be good constructed, but we don't know anything else right now. I would say at the moment it looks like we might have to splash a different colour. The blue-green doesn't seem initially powerful. Generally, if this, so to give an example, I've opened up a Simic guild pack or guild box. So what your chances are you're going to play these three colours, and you're going to splash another one. You can maybe do black because they've got blue cards and red. They're joined with your green cards. And looking at your guild gates, so you have a couple of Grow ones, and Simic would work here. We've got some good fixing, but we don't seem to be able to go over. There's no the mirror guild gates or any of the other dual lands, the shop ones. So that goes here. Another guild gate. Unexpected results. I would say that's another miss.
Done a little bit. Yeah, good.
Okay. That might be a bit too expensive or a bit too saucy for our liking. At this point, you can sometimes complain to the person that gave you the pack and say, "You gave me a rubbish pack! I want a new one!" But we'll make do and we'll see what happens. This is, of course, for the fans at home. You know who you are. You also get a nice little sticker, so you can put that somewhere. It'll probably go on the Spellbound fridge that you want to visit. The address is
82 Bowman Street, Glasgow, G42 8LF, I think.
yeah, there's where Leo will put the banner in future. Okay, we'll spread these out right now. We'll do an initial build. So let's find our creatures. So what we do is we'll do a line of creatures at the top and the spells, instants, and sorceries at the bottom.
All my wheels. All the packs I got, all my wheels are a 6 mana.
I don't like this guy. This guy gets +1, -1 until end of turn, so he's a 2/1 flyer that you have to pay for. I suppose he's a 2-drop, but not entirely too keen on that. I like this guy. Two crocodiles. Maybe use this. 3 crocodiles. I like crocodile. The 2/4 free drop seems like he'd be very powerful. A problem with evolve, for instance, this person, I reckon he's not very good at all. Chances are he's not going to trigger his own evolve, so he won't be a 7/2, which isn't great for a 5-drop anyway, unless you're very aggressive. So he's going to be a 6/2 most of the time. I reckon the point of him is to actually play him and trigger everyone else. But when you start off like this, you only need 2 power person. 2/4 free drop seems good, and he turns to 3/5. I think that's just very, very interesting. Ooh, interesting. I don't think we're going to play this unexpected results card. It seems very, very awkward. I do like drawing cards. In different formats, she may be very good. Slower ones, you would get a lot of opportunities to use the extra cards that you draw from her ability, but given that Boros and Grow are actual aggressive options, you may well die before you're able to use those extra cards. She's also only a 1/1, so you play your 4-drop and then you have to use it to block and it dies straight away. I don't think it's hard to imagine that it might not be very good. Other than that, we actually have some okay stuff. But let's look at the rest of these. Don't like that card. Don't like this card. Don't like that card. Okay, so I'm quite happy to not play those, which would be hard anyway. Or extort guy, more extort guys. So this is a blessing in a sense. The only decent card in black, I guess, is this, and we're unlikely to be able to support it given our mana, so we can just put it to the side. I might play that straight off, but that would be paired with. Okay, so we don't have many Dimir cards, do we? Counter target spell. No. Put a 1/1 to play, and you might get it again. If I'm playing 4/1, I don't want it to be a different color. No, someone knows 3. Okay, so black cards are pretty bad for us. The white cards seem also quite bad. Destroy target block creature, we're not. So, yeah, I don't think we're playing that. We're left with these. I think it's quite easy to ignore all those. Which also means that we can then kind of put these away as well. Well, we have the Boros Guild Gate Step Sorella, perhaps. I don't know. Big guy, big effect. Destroy target land, probably don't want to do that.
See how they're slightly off kilter now when you
Might play that because it's technically green. Probably don't want to play this. So put this here, one of the potential red cards. Other red cards.
What some of the letters are.
No, this might be interesting with
What's in the rules text?
these kind of cards. I think there's a creature that says that it can be blocked by 2 or more creatures as well. I reckon there's a combo of that somewhere, but I don't think that will happen today, given, you know, they're a bit clunky, to say the least. So, put that to the unplays as well. I like this guy. I like that guy. All the Blood Rush stuff I think is really good. This guy?
Yeah.
Okay, we just had Growmaster Chris Baldwin say this guy's amazing. I quite like him too. All the Primordials seem like they're very EDH playable, but depending on, again, speed of format, they might not. But given this guy has haste as well, he steals another guy. I also think that seeing as we're Simic, where maybe we've got a chance to be more controlling than the other fast decks, so having a top end like that might be possible. I really want to play something like this because it's also a rare. Playing your rares is sweet. So what else do we have? Scatter card, draw a card. More Blood Rush cheap guys. So that's technically like a spell that you can play or a guy. I would be more keen on this card if it did players. By players I meant guys. Like if it did it 2 creatures instead of opponents, giving you more of an option and maybe to acquire some card advantage. So put all these red stuff up there. I reckon that these are probably not able to sustain the main part of the deck, so we definitely have to be base blue-green. Make some of our choices easier. I also like to, when I'm sorting out my drops, so all my 2 drops are here, I like to put the good ones at the top that I know I'm definitely going to play, so put all the crocodiles up here. This then means that if I've got excess, so say I had this many more free drops, I can just take out the ones that I think are maybe not so good, and then I can go back to them afterwards when I'm trying to like refine the deck and like look for the synergies. I can then add and take out things. Like this Guild Mage is actually probably better than this like Flash 2-1, even though it's got evolved, because like, this allows you to do things. It's a late game card. You get draw more cards, and you can just make your guys like really really big. So I'm gonna try that. I'm not gonna play this. I don't think. Don't think that aggressive. Depending on if I play red or not, this might get played, but we'll see what happens. I'm gonna just not play these guys. I think that's easy. So in order of like usefulness, I put this here. Put this here. I'm not too sure about this 1-3, but perhaps like just to block things. There seems to be a lot of 2/2s, so it'll go here for now. Very happy to play all these crocodiles and this free 1 flying guy. You can't see the spells down here, but I've got a few like 1-drop ones. We'll put them up in a minute. Okay, so 1, 2, 3, 4. That mage. When this guy comes in play, I need to return a target creature to my owner's hand. He's unblockable though, so he can certainly provide some sort of clock. We might do something with him. If we've got lots of cipher abilities or some pumps. So he's a 5/5 unblockable, that might seem good. I've heard that the set is apparently low on removal. So he might be able to be our route to victory. We might be able to even do things like play one of our many crocodiles. They can hold up the fort. They can play the row of a wall. Well, this guy just like does free. I noticed that like we had 2 of these cards before. So I'm not actually a big fan of Cypher, but given that this is quite cheap and it's just blue, it's not blue-black, we can maybe play that. Tap down a guy, put it on our Keymaster, and then he'll continuously tap down a guy. So it might get played. So, these are not exciting.
Not as many as I would like, but I've got the Dust Mantle Guild Mage.
So, and I'm looking at these guys and thinking that I don't really like them to begin with. Is looking at this, a 6/2. He's probably not going to be a 7/3 because I don't have many 7 power things, like i.e. none. Power or toughness. When a creature in this play is that creature has greater power or toughness than this creature. That's a lot more interesting. Okay. That is the Gruul Master. That is a lot more interesting. Interesting. You should read what your cards do, viewers. You should also speak properly. 7-3 guy turns into an 8-4 guy. I'm going to play some number of this to see if he's any good. If he's rubbish, we'll find out.
He always triggers evolve on something.
Yeah.
What, you know what I mean?
So we've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 involved guys, and I suppose he triggers himself as well. That makes sense. Oh, exciting. That could have been a very awkward release. Put a 1/1 counter on a guy and tap it. Start your turn, put 1/1 counter on a guy. So I'm going to shift these up. Three mana, get some lands. Let's not do that. Okay, I don't think I'm going to play him. He's not going to, he doesn't seem like he's going to make the cut. Destroy target creature, it can be regenerated. Cheap removal spell, I think I'm okay there. You can also destroy your own creature. Trigger evolve again, perhaps. If any number 1 creatures from target creature to another person. I like cheat spells. These are like awkward pumped perhaps, but see how it goes. Trying to target creature, favor to your hand. Decide it in against like grinding matchups. This is actually pretty good. +3/+3, you are returning a guy. There's also hexproof, which is like a counter spell of sorts. But the important thing about this is that it's versatile. You can choose whichever one it is depending on the moment. Because normally you would pay probably 1 mana for these types of effects, Unsummon or Giant Growth, but you're paying an extra. But given that like it's given a choice, I'm gonna try these. Honestly, I don't know if these are gonna be good enough. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16. I'm leaning on not playing them because I reckon I'm probably going to want to block, and that might make playing this awkward. Put XX, greatest power. Put 6s in play.
Ball lining. Lifelink ball lining.
I think you might have to play. This is not an exciting deck for me. How does this look? Ew. So we did this. I just realised as well, this is actually pretty good at helping you be able to trigger it the first time. You tap a creature, and then you cycle onto yours and hopefully affect them. So that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30. Very well. That's far too many cards to play. Want to be about 23 and then play 23 and then play 17 or so lands. Maybe we'll get something here. Don't really like this. Perhaps this, depending if I played like the red, but it's looking like I might cut it. This I might not be able to play. Should probably play the fight card. This is a removal spell. So I'll take away the red cards again.
Wait. Give it back. Moving on.
I totally agree with that.
Next.
They're not playing the reds?
Yeah.
It doesn't seem like I'm getting enough for it. And it seems like you're just destroying your mana.
Right. It's going to be really hard to cast the Primordial.
Yeah. It is good, I do think. And I suppose the best way to find out if these things are any good is to play them.
I'd rather have a consistent deck than an inconsistent one.
That's another thing about like playing the game. If you can put in all the best cards that you have, but in that case, our deck would look something like this. We'd have that. We'd have that white guy, that white rock, the other primordial. Yeah. But at this point, you have to like be reasonably fortunate or lucky or be able to like start the game enough to get time to draw those cards. because it's also a 7-drop, you might not play on turn 7. You're more likely to play it on like turn 9 or turn 10 because you need to draw a mixture of lands and creatures and spells. And your opponent's probably going to try to beat your face in at this point in time. So, might not be too likely. Play this, play this. I think I'm going to play the 1-drop. The unblockable guy. As I play the unblockable guy, I might be able to trigger this Hands of Binding, which I've got. Because I've got 2 copies. You can only block by creatures with flying or reach. And there's also a cheap creature for him, which I think is maybe important. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 13, 14, 15, 16. Let's just play 16. Let's just play 15 creatures here. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 16, 28. Probably don't need to play this now. Don't need to fixing. Like triple guild gate seems like quite likely that I'm going to not need it. It's also quite disappointing that I've got all these blood rush guys that is like discard by paying a red. If it was discard paying a green, we could use it. Although we can maybe play like a guild gate for it, but I mean the only one that's like good is the +4/+4. Yeah, maybe play him. This guy's good too. Definitely playing these. Why not play these? Okay. I think it'd be do that. Counter target non-creature spell, draw a card. I haven't reread that, and it's not counter target creature spell, draw a card. It's a lot worse than I thought. So we free up some space. The card that I was thinking of is actually Bones to Ash, and that's been printed already in Dark Ascension. So we'll play some of these. Excited about that. This is a way to potentially steal the initiative. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 12, 17, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26. So we need to cut about 3 cards. Maybe not. But this one move, counter some to the same people. This is a combat trick. That's remove a spell. Combat tricks. Spells. This is technically a guy. So we got a bunch of free drops. So we removed 1 more card. We need to remove 2 more.
I'm running out of battery, Duncan, so we're going to have to...
That's fine. You'll cut out bits and stuff. It's technically up here. We'll probably play something like this. I guess I won't play this guy. I don't know, there are effects. Oh no, this is 6/6. Yeah, pretty 8. This guy doesn't seem that great. 2, 4, 5, 6, 7. 24. So I need to get rid of 1 card.
They're all
Tap, do that. Tap, 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 tappity tap, tap. I want to play this to see if it's any good, but I don't think I have the opportunity to. So we'll do that. We'll play these. We'll play this. And add like another mountain. Play some splits of cards. So play these. This is for a red. Another mountain. I think 2 sources seems okay. We can draw some cards. We get a bit of stall. And I think I want to try to grind people out. We'll see how it goes.
How much land are you playing?
I'll play 17 land. I mentioned that earlier. So that'll be 4 here. The mountains will be 5, so we've got 12 to play with. These are split evenly, so we don't need to count them. These are split evenly. Got one early blue card, 1 early green. Probably want to make sure I get the green more than blue so far here. Split. Late game. So I'll probably just do an even split. So it'll be 6 forests, 6 islands, the mountain, and the rest of these. So we'll grab some basic land, we'll sleep this up, and we'll play again.
Thank you very much, Duncan.